Protect me! Protect me! They're coming after me! Oh, you've angered them now. Now you've really done it. Now you've really done it. Oh, I can't wait to see them just absolutely destroy you. Scaring me like that. Come on. Guys, I'm in the nether because I need a lot of crimson nylium. Stacks and stacks and stacks of it. Probably like 75 to 100 stacks is my estimation. Are you guys seriously not? You haven't killed it yet? There you go. It's about time. Anyway, so far, yeah, that Silk Touch book is coming in clutch. So far, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15, 16 stacks, something like that. So I've got a lot of mining to do. But in the meantime, I thought I'd update you with another card. Oh, there it is, the Emerald card. Now, this is the first one that I was kind of like, I'm not really a huge fan of the way it looks, but I tried all the different green options, and this was literally the best green. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad, but this was the best I could get it to look. But anyway, if you're wondering what the Emerald Effect card does, when a player plays this card, they are able to swap 2 of their own energy cards with their opponent's energy cards, bench and field. So you might be thinking, okay, and by bench and field, I mean bench and active hermit. So you might be thinking, okay, well, that doesn't sound like a really good. Well, hold on a second, because some hermits will require specific item cards for a move, and then they'll require any other item card. So for instance, one hermit might require 1 balance type card and 1 of any other card. So if your opponent has a couple balance type cards or a couple of builder type cards, and you need those for one of your hermits, let's say on the bench, you can swap out some of your cards on any of your bench players or your active hermit, and then take whichever cards you want from your opponent. Of course, you have to give your opponent your item card. So you got to use this one wisely. Got to use it wisely. But there's another effect card, the Emerald. And that's why I needed all of those emeralds. Also, let me show you this. It took me a long time, but I have now removed all of the builder cards blocks that need to be removed. And I'm going to start filling them in with this wonderful stuff. This is going to be the redstone energy, or redstone type. Redstone energy? And my Pokemon is showing. The redstone item card will go right here. And here is that wonderful, absolutely gorgeous emerald card with all of these emerald blocks. Thank you so much, Impulse. I would have never, I mean, I tried this one with different kinds of greens, and this was by far the most accurate green. I mean, it figures it's emeralds. However, funny enough, the redstone card that I'm about to build doesn't take any redstone. I had to spend like 6 of my diamonds getting efficiency 5 books for these 3 tools. Impulse is bleeding me dry. Anyway, it's time. Ooh, that's a good first one. Okay, I'm hoping I make enough diamonds here because I need to go buy. I need 13 stacks. No, sorry, 14 stacks of like that red nether wood, whatever the heck it's called. I never remember the name of it. So as many diamonds here as possible would be. There's another one that's only 3 diamonds. Oh no, I need to advertise this. 4 diamonds. I need to advertise this business a little bit better because I don't think a lot of people know it's here. It's kind of in a, I don't know if I built it in the best spot. It's kind of like down in a crevasse. That's right, I said crevasse. All right, so I have 6 total diamonds. Does Grian sell the red stuff? Okay. I don't think he does. He does not sell the red stuff. Well, looks like I'm on my own. I gotta find one of those Crimson Forest things. Is that what they're called? Is it called a Crimson Heifer or something? I don't know, guys. I've only been playing this game for years and years. Slowly working on the redstone type map. Oh my goodness, this one has taken a long time, but luckily this might shorten my, I was about to say this might stress myself because Stress Monster just left the game. Luckily this might shorten my grind a little bit. I just got smashed in the head, I think. Right, oh, look at this. the beautiful, the wonderful Impulse. Impulse has already helped me out with the emerald. Now, granted, I gave him lifetime access to my wool, but he has given me 64 wither roses, which is the black dye I need to dye some terracotta black to start the actual, here, let me show you guys the map so far. I usually don't show you this process of it, but it's kind of hard to point at the map with this thing in the way, this menu in the way, inventory in the way. But anyway, the outline of the redstone is going to be black. Obviously, you can still see the shape of the stairs. But everything around the redstone, or around the stair shape, I should say, is complete. So I've added, there's like subtle things that I don't even mention that you guys probably wouldn't notice, but there's like these little random blocks that I could very well replace with white wool or white carpet, but I like to put in the colors to make it look not so like harsh. You see how this line up here is like super harsh? You know? I don't want that to look like that, especially on diagonals, because it doesn't look nice. It looks kind of messy. So there's a lot of little detail that goes into these maps. I'm hoping that there maybe have been some sales since I've been here last, because I've been spending. So, oh, here's something I didn't know. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this trick. Actually, Zisuma Shishwami, oh man, I don't have any bone meal at all. Do I have any bone meal? Come on, I wanted to show the people a cool trick. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go. I'll meet you back at the map making place, and I'll show you this unbelievable trick that I had no idea existed. Okay, I'm back. So I needed like 90-something stacks of crimson nylium, and for the most part I went out and found it, and that's what all that red stuff is over there, and that's what all this red stuff is around the map here. So I was asking in chat if anybody perhaps had some for sale or something that I could buy to save me some time, and X mentioned something about, well, I don't have it, but I do have a bunch of bone meal that could that you could use to turn it into turn netherrack into crimson nylium. Guys, I was today years old when I found out I could do this. I had no idea. Did you guys have... I mean, come on. Be honest. Be honest. I don't want any liars. Be honest. Anyway, that was handy. That was really, really handy. Okay, carpet. Let's get rid of some of this carpet in my inventory. I also have some snow that I'll just keep with the carpet because I changed my mind halfway through from snow to carpet, because I can pick up the carpet with water buckets. I cannot pick up the snow with water buckets. So I changed my mind. I'm leaving this guy here because he's my best bud. Okay, so what do we have to do now? We have to turn a bunch of this stuff, 13 stacks of this to be exact, into black terracotta. So let me get my inventory cleared a little bit here just so I can kind of organize what's going on. As you can see, the outline of the redstone is now complete. Now, I've read a lot of comments. I guess I'm not hearing them because you guys are not audibly speaking into my ear holes. I have read a lot of comments that I should just put the item on top of the existing map. That will not work because I don't know if I can illustrate. It's kind of hard to illustrate, but when you put something on top, first of all, depending on the height, it changes the color. So if I put like this block a little higher up, it would actually make it darker. So I don't want to do that first and foremost. Secondly, it actually leaves like a shadow. Every block that's above, it's really, really hard to see. I mean, I guess maybe you can see it about here. So check out that little point. Do you notice? It's really hard to tell, but it's a little... Oh, there you go. You can see all of where the carpets are. There's a shadow cast on the block underneath it. And if I started putting the item on top of the previous map, it would start casting shadows, and I really don't want to do that. So I take the extra step of removing every single time and replacing all the blocks instead of just building stuff on top, just because I think it'll look nicer. Obviously, details that probably would never matter to anybody, but to me, they matter, so that's why I do it. Is that bed one block off of the edge? Pro skills? Pro skills, look at that. Anyway, just filling in these little areas with white wool and or white snow, whatever I have in my inventory. Obviously white snow. There's no other color besides white snow. Well, I guess there is. Let's just leave it at that. But anyway, once that's done, I'm going to go to the nether and get a ton of netherrack. And then hopefully I have enough bone meal to turn these turn the netherrack into these blocks, because I'm going to require a lot of them inside of the redstone itself as well. Am I done? Oh, no, there's one little section here in the corner. All right, the crimson rootwood, aka crimson hyphae. I never know how to pronounce that thing. That's where you put 4 of them together and it gets you a 6-sided block has all been placed down. Fun fact, the stripped and the unstripped make the exact same color on maps. Now it's time to start laying down some netherrack, and there is a lot of it. Let's start with, I think, this block here. Now the issue is halfway up there's, you know what, I think from here to here is all netherrack. And let me show you guys, the netherrack actually looks kind of nice. I may have been able to use it for the entire background of this card, but instead I went with the much more difficult option. Look at that nice bright red. I'm kind of glad I didn't use it though, because now the redstone itself is going to stand out even more. And it is done. The redstone item card finished. Now I'm going to go and do the little ×2 in the corner here, which shouldn't take me too long. And then that's done too. Oh my goodness, I am excited! It's absolutely insane to think of how many blocks go into these maps. For instance, this map right here, I just removed that little small circle in the corner there where I'm currently standing. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 stacks of this crimson nylium. 6 stacks for this little corner. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's continue. And that is that. Another map finished. 3 maps, again, revealed this episode. I'm on quite the pace, guys. Quite the pace. We're looking good. Item cards, effect cards. You guys have mentioned some great ideas for effect cards. Some of them will not quite work with what I have planned. You know, I can't just lay out all the rules because it's a long list of rules. It's not a complicated game, but there is substantial. I'm not going to sit here and read instructions for like 20 minutes. So you're just going to have to bear with me and learn as I build the game. That was the plan for this season anyway. Build the game and teach you what the different cards values are and what they do and all that wonderful stuff. So you're just going to have to kind of learn as we play along. But so far, we're looking really, really good. After the length of time it took me to remove all those blocks from the builder card, I desperately need a beacon now more than ever. So I'm trying to get some wither skulls here. I've already hunted a few of these guys. I don't have a whole lot going for me right now. I'm hoping. I mean, this isn't exactly the most optimal condition to hunt withers, but it's what we have available at the moment. So I'm just going to keep doing laps. Apparently, Escal and Stress formed sort of like a squared track where you just walk around here and hope that wither guys spawn, and then you kill them, and then you hope you get a skull. I do have a looting 3 sword here, which should help my chances. A sharpness 2 as well, just so it's a little quicker to murder. This is the sharpness 2 sword that I enchanted an episode or 2 ago that, yeah, it was a complete disappointment. So I'm turning it into a looting sword, and maybe it'll get me some wither skulls. Hey, got my first one. There's number 2. Well, that is definitely not my base. However, it's up here. I guess my base is kind of like on the border of a map. So I think Joe and Cleo went around putting these maps up of people's bases. Oh, Scar's tree looks perfectly centered. Oh, man, I'm so jealous. Oh, that base looks like it's a little off to the side, too. Ooh, that looks amazing. Is this, oh, this is Impulse's base, but that's, I believe, Gem's base up here. And this is anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Guys, I got my 3rd skull. Check it out. And now we're going to kill the wither. Me, by myself, in this iron armor, I'm going to kill it. And to do that, we're going to the end. This is a trick most of you should know by now. I think I even did it in, not the last season, but season 7. I believe I did it in season 7 on camera. So if you don't know about this trick, you're about to learn how easy it is to kill the Wither without it destroying all kinds of stuff and trying to murder. There's somebody here. Jeffin. Hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jeffin, help. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dang it. How ironic is it that the Wither is not going to kill me, but an Enderman will? You know, this game is something. This game is something else. Okay, keep your head down. Keep your head down. Where did I run away to? Ah, there's my stuff. All right, we still have all the stuff required to beat the Wither. Ah, this is annoying. You know what? It's going to be even more impressive now because I'm not even going to put on my armor. I'm just going to go ahead and destroy this Wither. Let me make sure I have my 2 important picks, my axe, and my shovel. I think those are my prized possessions right now. Looks like somebody's already used this trick this season. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There's the Wither. Let's step back for the explosion. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this on because I don't want the Enderman to kill me. Aha! Check this out, guys. Now, oh, you know what would be great? You know what would be great? Is if I got multiple stars because I have a looting sword, but I know it doesn't work that way. Oh! Oh! I got an armored Wither's head. Can I use that as a Wither skull? This is pretty awesome. I didn't know I was going to get that. Anyway, now I have a Nether star. And you know what the best part about having a Nether star is? Wait, that's not really what I wanted to say. Do you know what the best part about this whole thing is? Is those emerald blocks that I got. Oh, where am I going? Those emerald blocks that I got from Impulse, they're going to serve as my beacon blocks. As soon as I take them off the emerald card, which I can now because the emerald card is complete. Alrighty. This was something. Oh. Apparently my home bed was missing or obstructed. Where am I? There's my house. Right behind this beautiful structure right here. While I'm here, might as well fill up some of... Oh. What the heck, man? Why am I getting attacked by everything today? Dude, you came out of the safety of that tree to attack me. What a jerk. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a couple sales here in the white wool category. So I'm going to take those diamonds. I want to put it like this. I do have enough wool to fill these chests up, but I want to give the illusion of scarcity. I want people to be like, oh, he's only got this many. Maybe I should take them all. Anything else from any other chests? I don't think so, but I got to fill up the other ones too. I think I've already checked all these. Okay, so that's good. We have 2 more diamonds, which gives us a grand total. Guys, my goal this season is not to be the richest hermit yet. But once these cards get released, oh boy, I feel like I'll be able to charge whatever the heck I want. Huh? And then everybody will want to pay for them because they're amazing. Look, I'm even short on coal. That's all the coal I have. Do I have a lot of blaze rods? No, I don't. No, I don't. Armored Wither Skull. That's kind of cool. Ooh. I like this. Oh, man. Could be like a black piano on its side, but we don't really use the side of skulls. There's no way to actually do that. But, I mean, that's pretty good. What's the top of it look like? Pretty plain. Anyway, now that I have 1 Nether star, it's time to get like 6 more or 7 more. Because beacons only have a 50 block radius, guys. So, I mean, I could put one here. And then I would only have 50 blocks. Each map is, by the way, 128 by 128 blocks. So, and I can't put the beacon in the middle for obvious reasons. unless I build it and take it down every time, which I guess I could do. And if I did do that, it would put me 50 blocks that way and 50 blocks that way, which still wouldn't be enough to cover the entire map, but would definitely help. Although, with this card, I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, I would have to do the edges with this one. The only one that I don't have to do a lot of is the effect cards, but the item cards, they do require a lot of mining. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Guys, before I go, it's time to reveal False's card. I am so glad you guys voted false as a PvP type. She is an incredible builder, but I was worried we were going to have already another builder. We already have 2 balanced types in Cub and Etho. We've got a redstone type in Doc, and now we've got a PvP type in False. Oh my gosh. Once again, the things you saw on the card might change. The general design won't. This, by the way, is the design for the cards that I've started here. But I'm not going to start building these guys just yet. The next person you have to vote for is Gem. Ooh, Gem could be an interesting one. I mean, this is why I was hoping False wouldn't be classified as a builder, because Gem is amazing at building. But I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. By the way, I do have a backup plan. If there are too many of one type of Minecraft player, I'm gonna take the second most voted on each vote, I guess. So even if you're going against the grain, your second place vote might come into play. And yes, there will be rare hermit cards. They're not going to change much visually, but they will have different moves, and one of the moves will have a secondary effect. And we'll just leave it at that. But we're going to have and then I've been thinking about this. I don't really want to change hermit's types from like rare cards to their common cards. Like for instance, let's say Etho. He's a balanced type player, but I wanted both of his cards, the rare and the common, to be balanced type cards. I could implement a secondary, so I could make it so that the second card, the rare type card, is a different type. So it could be like his redstone type, and might still do that. There's not going to be too much involved in changing that. It's really just changing the big type in the corner, and then changing the required item cards for each move in these 2 rows. So it's not going to change a whole lot from card to card, so I might actually do that. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. The second place vote, the second most voted option, I should say, will play a part. Most likely will play a part. Anyway, once again, that's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our collection of cards is coming along nicely. I can't believe we're going to be the only person on the server to own every single one of these cards. I'll still randomly make my deck so I don't have like an advantage over people, but we're definitely going to obviously have every single one of the cards. And I'm not going to make enough cards for that so that everybody on the server has a full deck. I think it'd be cool if it forced people to trade with each other to get that full deck. Huh? What do you guys think? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Go and vote for Gem's type, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.